gosh. Let's have a look. Hello, everybody. I hope you can see us. Hey, hi, hello. Just checking that we can. Yes, we are live. We are good. Yes. Hi.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, there's subtitles too. Amazing. Okay.
Technology is amazing, isn't it?
It works. And hello, everybody. If you're joining, I'm going to click on it on my phone so we can see the comments if anyone's got any.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes, I'm doing this the other way around. So I'm on my phone and I'm looking on my laptop.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day is a school day for us all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you okay anyway?
Yes, good. I am doing well. I'm doing better. Shoulders doing better. Feel better for working out now anyway, getting back on it. So
Good.
Yeah. Even though I didn't feel like it yesterday.
Yeah. We all have those days.
Yeah, I did.
If you do hear barking, by the way, it's because I've got a mad puppy still. So
Chris has just taken Roxy on a walk, so.
Okay. Yeah, so if you hear barking or something going mad, it's the dog. So.
Fair enough. It's all good. Like we have a couple of watchers. Hello, everybody.
Cool.
Hello. Okay. There's no real plan of this. Habits. I suppose we should start talking by if we have any bad habits or have we broken any and how we've done it. I guess. Sharing.
Well, what I wanted to do really was, if anything, really take it a step backwards, really, because I think when you're talking about habits, it's really important that we get laser focused on why we're doing these things, why we're making decisions around certain things, blah, blah, blah. And if we just go straight into, I eat too many crisps, or I eat too much chocolate, or I drink too much, or whatever it may be, we can go into a bit on those particulars and what you can do about it, and I'll do it later in the video. But I think really it's about addressing why we have these habits in the first place and actually making significant shifts and changes in our thought process, and why really we want to make these changes in the first place. Because if we haven't got that, then we're not really going to maintain these changes in habits long term. So the first thing we really need to think about, and this is so specific to the individual, and you're going to have to take your time on this, but you're going to have to find the pain. And what I mean by that is not the physical pain, like working out and passing through, getting through a barrier in terms of physicality. What I'm talking about is that the pain that you're in currently and what that is, why you're in that current pain. So, people might be in pain because they are a particular weight, or they don't like the shape and look of their body. So their confidence is shot to bits. They might have an actual confidence pain, so they feel like they can't express themselves, or they can't talk in front of people. They might have a pain around, not feeling good enough, or they're able to get that particular job that they want. So you see where I'm going with this? Because if you just go for this specific pain, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, you need to eat less and move more to lose weight, but what is your specific current pain that is going to trigger action long term? So I think the first thing you really, really need to do is really take time to kind of really see what that pain is. Ask yourself the real deep underlining questions. And if you're coming back with, and I write everything down. So I have a journal and I write everything down every day. I'd write it down. But if you're writing down things such as, I want to lose a bit of weight, that is just not going to get you anywhere.
You need a why. You need a reason why.
You want to dig into that pain. What's the current pain? And you losing a little bit of weight is not the reason.
No.
And that's not going to get you anywhere.
No.
So dig deep. Ask yourself again. Well, that haven't got confidence with my partner or my husband or wife. Okay, why is that? Well, I don't like the shape of how my clothes feel. Then you start to really get to the crux of things, and then you start to really get to your real pain. Okay, and it might not be nice. That's no the reason why no one wants to do that.
Yeah.
Everyone just wants to go, I want to lose a bit of weight. But I mean, if you go and sit into any staff room or if you go and sit around the table with family and friends, how many times do you hear the whole, I want to lose a bit of weight? I'm going to lose a bit of weight.
Yeah.
2 weeks down the line, nothing's changed.
No.
Nothing's changed. Because it's a throwaway comment. It doesn't mean anything. So first things, and don't think we're going off topic here when we're talking about... No.
I totally know where you're going with this. This is good.
You've got to really go back to the roots.
Yeah.
To then make proper long-term change.
Yeah, but you've got to also have a good reason why, because that's what gets you through the days that you don't feel like doing it. You've got to revisit the why you're doing it and why.
Absolutely.
If you haven't got a strong enough why, there is no point.
Absolutely. And that's my number 2. What I was going to talk about is the goal.
Yeah.
The why. Okay. And just like the pain, you've got to get so specific with the goal and the outcome and the why you're doing this. Okay. Mm-hmm. And when I say specific, let's just say you're somebody that wants to get on holiday, which basically everybody does. And everybody will be able to book a holiday. Forget this rubbish that no one can book flights. No one's going to go on holiday. It's a load of rubbish. We are going to be able to travel and go on holiday. So let's take someone that wants to go on holiday, is booking a holiday and wants to walk down the beach feeling amazing, like in a bikini or shorts, whatever it may be, preferably with clothes on, let's say.
It's what beach you're on.
I mean, like, if that's your bag, then let's go for it. I don't, whatever. I don't like, whatever. But yeah, you want to get on holiday and you want to feel £1 million and you just want to look great and everything. Just put yourself in that. Like, if there is a particular beach and a place that you're going to, I would get so specific that you know what where the beach is. What does that look like?
Yeah.
What's the pool look like? Can you see yourself around the pool?
What's
can you
smell?
see yourself?
What smells can you smell?
Smells. Can you literally hear the waves lapping up against the beach?
Always.
Like, I would get that specific. Like, what drink have you got with you? Who's around you? What kind of emotions are they giving to you because you've achieved this goal? Like, when you start saying, like, the hairs upon my arm start to go, like...
No, I got that too, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and no, you cannot tell me you are not going to see this through.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Compared to, I want to lose a bit of weight. I mean, when you say it like that, I mean, it sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
It sounds absolutely ridiculous. So the second thing is, I would get so specific on the goal. I would get laser focused. Again, you write it down, because when you write something down, it starts to get into your subconscious. And what happens with that is, every day you subconsciously do the things that's pushing towards the thing you want.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you make better decisions. Hold on, we're going back to the habits thing here. You see, we're moving to. So then you're going, well, I don't need the crisps. I think I'm just dehydrated, so I'm going to drink some water. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that crisps are bad. Let's just put that out there. Okay. All right.
They're my downfall, but I still eat them. I had a bag of crisps last night. Yeah,
absolutely. Look, like, I've got someone in front of a camera with their stomach out, and they were having at least 2 sessions of alcohol a week.
Oof.
Like control. I'm not saying like.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like they were getting lashed.
Yeah.
I was saying that, like, they had a certain amount of alcohol.
Yeah.
And they got them in front of a camera.
Yeah.
So it's all baloney. It's all rubbish. So the 2 things I want you to think about initially, guys, is the first thing is Look at what pain you're in currently. Write it down, get specific on that current pain that you are going through. Okay. The second thing is I would write down specifically what your goal looks like, what it feels like, what it tastes like, and what emotions that it gives you, and also the immediate emotions it gives the people around you. So your kids, how do they look at you when you've achieved this? They look at you, mummy looks amazing, but like think of the positive health implications that's going to give them.
These are going into my whys now, and that's my kids. That's the reason I stopped smoking. I don't know if you knew that I actually smoked, because I did.
Well, no, I didn't. No,
I only started in 2014 when I split up with the dad. And I started smoking, but I quit smoking because I didn't want, because of them, well, one of the reasons, but I had a few reasons, but that's also the reason why I work out every day. I want them to know I'm just showing them the way, basically, that they need to look after themselves. That's kind of my ultimate, goosebumps. Yeah, but that's my ultimate kind of why I do what I do at the moment. It's just showing them the way, and that's it.
I bet, Chrissy, you get people say, how do you maintain that? How do you do that? And you've just answered why. Because your why and your goal is just
it's in my face.
Yeah, it's ingrained in your being. It's ingrained in every day. You see your kids, you're like, well, that's the why.
I also, my other why is obviously everybody else and doing this, because I want other people to, because I get messages on the daily saying like you inspire me to keep going. You do and those are the people, everyone that is on my social media basically holds me accountable. Like today, right? I've been having a rough week this week.
Yeah.
And then I thought, I thought last night, I was like, oh my God, it's Saturday tomorrow. We're doing a live. I'm like, oh my God, no. But I got, you know what I mean? I'm like, no, I'm showing up. I'm showing up for everybody, because I'm showing everybody else the way also, not just my kids, but everybody else, that they can do it, and that it is hard. Yes, we all have our days. I'm tearing up here. Really?
Yeah. It's good. It's good.
But I'm just, that is my ultimate why, is that why, is showing other people the way, and and everyone's holding me accountable for it, so to speak.
And let's not shy away from it. We all have bad days. You can get people say, well, for me, I get this. You haven't got kids, so it's easy. It's or you're home before me at work. I work longer, so it's easier for you. Yeah. We all have challenges. We all have it, but if you do this stuff, if you get clear and you get personal with yourself, all that stuff goes away. You make the time, you make the better decisions, and you make it work. Yeah. But do this first, and you're giving yourself the opportunity and the chance to actually do it. Yeah. So
getting clarity, knowing where you're going, and you're going to go. It's just it's like driving anywhere. It's like you need to know where you're going. Once you know where you're going, you will get there.
Absolutely. Basically. And these bad days then don't turn into bad weekends, turn into bad weeks, turn into bad months. Because you had the bad day, but the drive is still there, the clarity is still there. So you're like, well, tomorrow's better. And you start to make those decisions, okay?
Yeah.
So my third one is, let's start thinking about how we're going to put this into action. So it's all well and good writing this down in a book and, and whatever, and cementing it. But how are you going to then start to put this into practice? So it's all right if I keep looking down, it's because I've written notes, because I don't want to forget anything.
I have notes here too.
I want to get through a lot, so I wanted to as much as I can. So the first one's just a daily action, okay? Daily action. So each morning, I'm going to be doing a post today about journaling. Journaling has completely transformed my life, Alice's life, my wife. Each day, if you get up and you journal, and when I say journal, I'm saying just talk about what you're grateful for, what's in your life currently, and then reaffirm what it is you're doing this for, what you're aiming for, okay? And it literally could be 2 to 3 things that you're going to perform that day that's going to edge you towards your goal.
Yeah. Intention.
Okay? So it doesn't have to be massive. No. It does not have to be massive. It's literally one of them might be, I want to stay hydrated today, so I'm going to drink anywhere between 2 and 3 liters of water. Yeah. Done. Okay. And then the next one might be, I'm just going to prep my lunch.
Yeah.
The third one might be something for you. So I'm going to go and get my hair done.
Yeah.
Like, or I'm going to go, yeah, whatever. I'm going to go and buy myself a bikini, ready for the holiday or whatever. Okay, I'm going to buy myself a nice dress or some trousers or whatever. And I do that because you got to remember, if you start doing that daily, if you do 2 to 3 things each day per week, like you're going to make significant progress towards you moving yourself towards the goal, no matter how small they might be. Okay, because let's face it, most people will put into action 1% of the 100% that they need to be putting in.
Yeah,
does that make sense? It's just not formulated enough to move forwards from week to week. So each morning, first thing, I would just journal, and it does not take long. It's literally, you get up in bed, my journal's by the side of my bed, and then I get my coffee. I love my coffee in the morning, and then I just literally write for 5 minutes, if that, about what I'm grateful for, because that grounds you and gives you that laser focus again. Yeah. I would then look at, like, remind yourself of what the goal is. How does that look? How does that feel? How does that make you feel? And then I would write 3 things down that you are going to perform today that is going to move you, edge you closer towards your goal.
Set your intentions. That's how I call it.
Absolutely.
Just like set daily intentions. So as you say, it could be to do with anything. It might not even be I do it, like, so I'm spending more time with my kids because obviously they're coming teenagers now. So that's another thing. People say, you're a teenager, you've got time, you work from home. And I'm like, it's still just as hard to do these things. Because we've all got things going on. But I set daily intentions, like, every day. I write them down. It's more like a to-do list with a twist.
Yeah. It's more like a to-do list, but a to-do list that really matters, because we all can get really, really kind of good at writing to-do lists that are just like never ending. But this to-do list is more kind of like, it's personal and it means something. It really, really means something. Yeah.
Just simple as drinking water. Or the first thing I ever did is I took out sugar from my diet, like from my teas. I stopped having sugar in my hot drinks. That was one thing. That was the one change I made, like, every day. That's all I did. I didn't do anything else. I just took sugar out of my tea.
And what is that now, Chrissy? What do you call that now? What have you just done?
I've created a habit, because now I don't
exactly.
I don't have it in my tea. I don't even have milk in my coffee anymore. Do you know what I mean? I don't do. I've just created this over time, and it's all about kind of making the decision to do it. Once you've made a decision, say, no, I don't have sugar in my tea. I don't have that. It's the same with smoking. Like, I get the occasional, like, I want to start smoking again, like, or I'll have a fag. But I'm like, no, I'm a non-smoker. I made that decision 2 years ago. Yeah. I'm a non-smoker. So, and that's what keeps reminding me. The more you keep telling yourself these things, the more it kind of ingrains. Yeah. And if you make a decision, you owe it to yourself to keep that decision, to keep to that.
But let's go back to that. Let's go back to that smoking with you. Like, you make that decision because of your kids. So you can, I'm sure you've visualized, and it's not nice to say, like, one of them putting a cigarette in the mouth. I mean, that must feel and look horrendous. Like, it must shake you to your bone, doesn't it? Why the hell are you going to do that then? You've got more that drive and that understanding. Why not to do it?
But that's the other thing, though. I found the pain behind it, like you said. I found the pain where I started because I didn't feel like I had control over anything.
Exactly.
I felt like I didn't have any control over my life at the time. So I thought, you know what, sod you. I'm going to start smoking. And that's what I did. Absolutely. But then the money that I kind of used for fags, I then literally put away every week, because it got to a point where I was spending nearly 50 quid a week.
Yeah.
I put it away and we used it for spending money for Portugal for the boys. So, we wouldn't have been able to do that. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. And there's, that's just priceless. You don't need any more drive, any more energy to get to make that decision. That decision is solid, cemented, and it is not being shifted. It's done. Yeah. So if anyone's watching this video, or watching it back on the recorded, that is the answer. It's as simple as that. If you get that clarity, that focus, and that drive, and that pain is clear, you are changing anything.
Yeah.
Now, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about that is going to help you with this, and it's changing your state. So I don't know if anyone's worked with Tony Robbins before or anything like that. Yeah.
I love Tony.
He'll talk about changing the state.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not one for jumping up and go, woo, woo, right, changing the state. But like some people are, but
it works occasionally.
Yeah, someone like me, it's not going to work.
I can't see you doing that now.
No, I'm not going to do that. But changing your physical state is going to radically change the decisions you make and how you move towards that goal. So what I mean by that, most people, let's put it into like day-to-day things that we see. So most people will be sitting on the couch or the settee or whatever you want to call it. I watch too much American stuff. Sometimes they say couch. I find myself saying couch, and then I think, what are you doing, John? You're not American. Settee. I'm from Birmingham.
I haven't said settee for ages.
And then most people, because they're in that sedentary state, what do? God, I'd love a bit of chocolate, or I'd love some crisps, or should we just have takeaway?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I should go to the gym, but I'm not going to bother.
Yeah.
That state, that's where we're finding that state. And
that was where I was yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you just be able to change that state, and I'm not saying you have to go to the gym when you're sitting on the settee or whatever, but I'm talking about just get up, go outside, take your shoes off. Yeah, absolutely. Just go outside, put your feet on the ground, on the grass or something, and just breathe in some nice fresh air.
Yeah.
Changing your state. Go and walk. Go move.
Change something. Clothes.
Yeah.
Because I was in my baggy jeans and my jumper yesterday, and I just wanted to sit there. I'm like, no, I feel rubbish. I've had a rubbish week. I'm just going to sit here.
Yeah.
No. Like Chris was doing something. I didn't want to watch TV. I don't watch TV anyway. And I was thinking, what? I don't want to sit here being bored either. So I was like, right, no, I'm going to do a workout today. I've only worked out once this week, so I'm doing another workout. So I got up and I went and got my leggings on. That's all I did. I went and got my leggings on and took my jumper off, and I'm ready, done. But that doing that one thing, getting up and doing it, changed everything. I was well into it then, and then I started kind of posting on social media, and everything kind of went, woo, I'm more excited to do this. Yeah. So it's just a knock-on effect. Change, because when you sit in your pajamas, they can't, and you're just sitting. It's the way you sit in your seat as well. If you're smug,
absolutely.
It's all about the way your posture and the way you do it changes everything. But the way to do it is this. The way I do it is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the 5-second rule. To change, to get actually out of that physical state where you're like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm changing it. I literally just mentally in my head. I don't count out loud because that'd be weird.
Yeah.
And I get up. I just say, no, I'm getting up. I'm doing this. And, that's. I don't know if you've heard of Mel Robbins. She created the 5-second rule. Yeah. But that's what I use personally. It's up to you what you use, but that's what I use, and it's just it helps me get out of the rubbish state into a better one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take action. It helps me take action, basically.
Yeah. And like that's the thing you said. You get out of your head. We can all spend too long in our own heads, and when you're in your head, and you usually find yourself in that kind of state when you're sitting, you're not moving about, you're very lethargic. You're in your head. You're in your head constantly. But when you get a switch and you get physical and you start moving your body, you give yourself the opportunity to get outside of your head and more into the kind of, what do I want? What do I really want? What do I want to achieve? What am I doing this for? Blah, blah, blah. And you start asking the better questions. Yeah. And you go, I'm not having a takeaway then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a really nice, tasty Thai curry. I'm going to make a really nice stir fry. I'm going to, and then you start thinking, why the hell would I have had that takeaway? Yeah. This is wicked.
This is the food, when you actually make the effort to make something nice anyway, you're like, this is amazing. Like, even just a smoothie that I've made, I was like, why haven't I been making, like, I kind of went out of the way of making smoothies for a while, and I've come back into them again. And I'm like, why have I even stopped making these? I think it's called winter, like, because I make them cold. Like, so it's a summer drink for me, a smoothie. So I think that's what mentally I've done. But I started making them again. I was drinking mine last night. I was gutted; it was gone. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But
I think just change the state. That's going to be a big one for your daily. I think, take daily action.
Yeah.
Write down what you want.
Yeah, I do a thing where I rate my state. So in the morning or like throughout the day, I'll rate my state between 1 and 10, and I'll figure out where I am on that. And if I'm like, usually I'm about like 6, 7, I'm an at like, and then like, but then my aim of the day, the aim of the game is literally to get it one number higher. And you do that by doing taking action and doing the things that you love doing, whether it's dancing around your living room, whether it's doing a workout, whether it's going out for a walk with the dog, whether it's just getting dressed and having some nice food, any of that raises your state. Even also drinking water, staying hydrated, I've found that was another biggie. When I kind of quit sugar, I didn't quit sugar, I quit sugar in my hot drinks. I started drinking loads more water, and I found that also helped stopping with snacking and my mood, because I felt better. It just makes you feel, because you can be grumpy. I get hangry. I really do get hangry.
Absolutely.
I think there's a thing of getting like you with drink as well. You get, how could you even say that? You can't get, you're basically thirsty, but you're hangry, like you're getting angry that you're thirsty.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, I mean, with the whole water thing, like most people think they are hungry, low on energy, and need something to snack on or something, but really they're dehydrated. They're dehydrated, and the state is in a negative place. It's just they're in the head. So changing your state is massive to making better decisions long term. So as Chrissy said, no matter how big or how small, sometimes it's about sitting upright in your chair, closing your eyes, taking some deep breaths in for your nose, out for your mouth, and then getting yourself just to visualize what that goal is again. Is it on the beach? Is it living in a particular house? Is it having a particular job? Is it like, and then all of a sudden you can imagine, bang, you're out of that state. You're in a different one altogether. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all I wanted to say on that? No, I think it is.
I think you've covered pretty much.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. So daily. Yeah. I don't want to overdo it too much, but I mean, if anything else, I have written down daily sustainable actions. So these, what we call, and I talk to my clients, they're called the non-negotiables. Non-negotiables. So these are happening no matter what. Yeah. And again, no matter how big or how small, and there might be 2 or 3 of them. Literally, that's it. And it's again,
it's drinking water or not having sugar, and those little things.
Done.
They make a huge impact on everything.
Absolutely.
Because now I don't, not having sugar in my hot drinks has stopped me from drinking fizzy pop. I don't like drinking Coke or anything sweet anymore. I can't. Yeah. It just makes me feel sick. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll have the occasional chocolate bar. Don't get me wrong, but I'll have something sweet with my coffee, but that's it. Like I'll have like one of my protein bars or fruit and nut bars or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But no, it's all about, and also switching substitutes for things that you have. Like that's what I do.
Yeah.
Kind of have like you saying before, low calorie like lower calories or something else. That's what I've done.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. So I would literally just have non-negotiables,
Yeah.
And as we said, no matter how big or how small. So yeah.
Well, I'm kind of forced by non-negotiables, and that's lactose-free and I kind of go on the. Yeah, I'm a bit flimsy on the wheat-free. I'll change it occasionally, but those are like my non-negotiables as well, like my daily things. It's like, no, I can't. And then that helps me again with the habits and not habits, like the bad habits of eating cake, ice cream. I don't eat any of that because one, it costs loads to buy the lactose-free stuff, and two, there's no point. I don't need it.
yeah, definitely, 100%. So I think that is really what I wanted to address initially. In terms of, go beyond the habits, the whole habit thing, which I'll go on to next, but go beyond that and really cementing the real whys, pains, what do you want to achieve thing and implement that first. Do you want to talk about specific habits and what you can do today to help with that?
I was just looking at the comments to see if there's anything.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
We have a busy need to take action. We'll do it today. Exercise bike today. So sorry. This is Audrey. So much for the like. Oh, thank you. No worries. So yeah, basically, she's got value from this. She is smoking. Well done on the stop smoking. It's hard. I've tried for over 5 years to stop. It's so hard when I try. I eat more rubbish. I have arthritis. I give myself a day to start exercising. Then boom, I'm too sore to eat more because I'm so down. I can't exercise. A circle so struggle to get out of. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go and take action on something. Just something is what I'd say to that.
My goal is to, am I okay, Audrey? Am I okay to read this out?
Go on.
I suppose it is because it's in the comment box.
Yeah.
So wedding dress in 2 years. Worst thing is I'm in healthcare advisor. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, yeah. Geez. I mean, Audrey, like you have probably one of the which would be in the top 5 reasons and your why, and that is your wedding day.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the driver. There's the driver.
Yeah.
And what I would do is, and this is something I was going to go into habits anyway. Look at your life, and I mean, I know that's a big statement, but look at let's get a bit more specific here. Let's look at your day-to-day across a week. And here's a big one for most people. What are you doing that you don't need to be doing? What can you get rid of? Because I'm sure as a health advisor, you are well busy anyway. You're a busy person. Now you've got this wedding put on top. You've got this thing of like, I need to fit into my wedding dress. Like stress is high anyway.
Yeah.
And you're packing in an already like full glass. And you're just trying to put more into it, trying to grab me. Now I need to put training sessions in. Now I need to train my nutrition. Now I need to move more. These people are telling me I need to do more. And it's just like, well, why don't we just look at what is going on currently? What could you do without? And I'm pretty sure, well, I'm certain everybody can take out stuff that they're doing day to day. One of them is like the scrolling of social media. Social media is wicked because look at what we're doing. Yeah. We're doing this. We're helping people. It's wicked, but it's something that you are going to be able to then take out and do something with.
Yeah.
So if you find yourself scrolling through absolute nonsense, there is 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes of, from some people that they could be clawing back. Okay. Yeah. Also stuff that you are, we all want to help. We all want to say yes. We're all good people. But sometimes you need to say, what? I can't say yes to that. I need to look after me first. Because let's be honest, if you look after yourself first, if you address you first, you can then start looking after other people.
Yep.
Like I'm talking about your kids, your wife, your husband. Yep. You have got to look after you first, and then you can support them next. Okay?
I found that out the hard way.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We all have to do it though. We all have to go through it thinking, why we need to look after us first. Because at the end, and that was kind of my massive mind shift over the past year, is the fact that I need to look, because I've been looking after everybody else, and I'm like, no, it's me time. That's another one. That's another reason why I do it, because why I work out, because that's my me time. That's what I do. I've changed watching TV. That's another, like, people that a lot like watch TV, which is fair enough. Like, I think it's a switch off, but I switch off when I exercise. Yeah. I zone out, and there's nothing. I don't think of anything else other than what am I doing next, like move wise. You know what I mean? It's like, or what muscle am I working now? I don't think about anything else, and that for me is like my watching TV. Like for other people, it's like you zone. Yes, I do watch it, but I don't like. I used to watch soaps, and now I don't. That's another thing I cut out a couple of years ago. I'm even getting told off on my TV license because apparently I should have one, but I don't need one.
I don't need one. I know. Rubbish.
That's just reminding me on my to-do list I need to do and ring them up and have a go. But anyway.
Yeah. But no, it's absolutely right. And I think we can, coming back to Audrey, we can come back to you. Claw back what time you have. We've all got enough time. It's just what we're doing with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I literally come back to Audrey as well with something that you'd really come out with is that morning journaling.
Yeah.
Look after yourself first. I know this might sound selfish, particularly if you've got a family. But the best, someone told me, think of it like a lioness, and they have the pride. Their first intention in the morning is to wake up and find food.
Yeah.
And eat first. Because if they eat first and they kill and they eat first, sorry for the vegetarians on here, I do apologise. They can feed everyone else.
Yeah.
But they need to hunt first for them. They kill, then everyone can else eat.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're a vegetarian, please change that to some other kind of.
Oh, there's another. For the vegetarians, you could do like you're on a plane, and they always tell you to put your mask on first.
Absolutely.
Because if you haven't got your mask on, you cannot help your children put theirs on.
Absolutely.
So, it's one of those. So it's always put. That's kind of the analogy that I think Tony Robbins uses actually.
Yeah.
But if you need to look after you, and this is a huge realization for me this year. Because I wasn't looking after me, and then that has a knock-on effect of everybody around you.
Absolutely. And just think of just how you feel in terms of your mood and your.
Yeah, it's how you show up.
It will shift completely. And you will look at your goal, Audrey, completely different because you'll be like, I've got more time here, I've got more control, I'm doing this for me. So do that. So I would. And it'd be great, Audrey, just to let me know what you think of that, and if you need any more help.
She has said thank you. She has said thank you on there, but I can't see anything else. She might rewatch the replay or something. But she has said we were talking about her specifically. She did say thank you. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Just quickly, if you want. I was just going to run over some habits, something you can go and do now, really, with habits. First of all, I would just highlight the habit. What is the specific habit? It can't be, again, another throwaway comment. I must do this. Why? What are you doing? Why?
Yeah. Oh, I've got to,
What is it?
Yeah.
Get clear on it. Get clear on the quantity of what it is. So if you're drinking too much, how much exactly are you drinking? Because then this gives you a metric to work with, not just I drink too much. It's like I drink this amount on a date, average date, week to week. Okay, so if it's, I don't know, I'm going to go to pints, but if you drink, I don't know, 8 pints a week, you might go, okay, well this week I'm going to drink 6.
Yeah.
Instead of saying I'm never going to drink again, because we know that doesn't work.
No.
So just get control of the quantity. Make a change. So like I've said before, like there's always a better option. So if it is chocolate, if it is crisps, if it is anything like that, there will be now, and this is fantastic options that we have now, there'll be just a lower calorie content option that you can start to consume. Do not fall into the trap, though, of just consuming more and more of that stuff. And then before you know it, you're eating the same amount of calories. Yeah.
I can't stop. I have to have the big bags of pop chips and they all go, but that's it. But but the other thing is I've cut out is alcohol at the minute as well. So I haven't drank for over a month now. So
cool.
And that's kind of become a habit. I'm like, I don't actually want one. I'd like a nice cold pint in the pub. But that's I don't want it here. I don't want it at home. So it's just like I'm not really fussed.
Yeah. So I mean, with habit, I don't want this to go on too long, but just really kind of get clear on what that poor habit is, whatever it may be. Get focused in and laser focused of how much it is across the week, and then instead of eradicating it, because particularly if it's something you enjoy, just bring it down. And then later on, you can reevaluate your progress.
Yeah.
Okay. And then look at options. Look at lower calorie options, because these lower calorie options are damn tasty. They're tasty. You know, it's not that you then. Usually, I find if I look for an alternative, it's like, oh my god, this tastes better. Like, You know, so there's the whole analogy that dark chocolate is better for you. Not necessarily. It's just if you look at the weight of dark chocolate, there's less of it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Like if you buy a bar of chocolate, dark chocolate, there's less weight to that than a Mars bar.
Yeah.
So you will consume less calories.
I just don't really. I'm not a fan of chocolate, so yeah. Unless it's white chocolate.
Yeah.
White chocolate. I'm a sucker for a white chocolate Snickers right now. If I see them again, I'm not going to buy the whole multi-pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, that's...
But yeah, so just manage it and still get on with your life. So, you know, like, this is the last thing I wanted to talk about really was, you know, change it so you can still live.
Yeah.
You know, so many people here, so many people who, like, they've been on diets and like they feel like they can't go out and eat with friends and family, or they can't have a takeaway and their best food, and they can't drink anymore. And it's like, no, you can. You just need to get control around something, gain structure to something, and then make it work for you. So like all my clients, I say at least once a week, I want you having something you really enjoy, or go out with friends and family and have something you enjoy, but make better decisions and have control around what you're consuming. Done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one thing I wanted to finish on, sorry, Chrissy, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I want everyone to realise everything that we're speaking about. Everyone has a choice. Okay. So you and thinking about your statements, what you're saying, your statements will become your beliefs, will become your habits as well.
Your reality. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What you say becomes your reality. What you do becomes your reality.
Yeah. So change the statements. Change what you're saying to yourself. I can't lose weight. You can lose weight. I can lose weight. I just need to keep pushing and finding what works for me. I need to make some more adjustments.
Yeah.
And that will start changing that mindset and start changing your actions.
Yeah. Language. Change your language. What you say.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There's no such word as can't in my... Well, that's what my dad always used to say. And you know my dad, John. So he always used to say, no such word as can't. And I never knew what that kind of meant until about now. So if I can't, then I must. So that's now my motto. If I can't do it, or if I say I can't, or if I think I can't, then I must do it. If it's going to take me forward towards what I want to be or towards my goals, I must do it. So,
and you put that in any aspect of your life. If you put those statements, think about this. Those statements become your beliefs.
Yeah.
So you believe a statement that has no proof at all. No proof. So if anyone says I can't lose weight, that's just a statement that has now become a belief.
Yep.
Because it's not true. There's no clear evidence there. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I've just realised, because we've not talked about stubborn body fat. But
I know.
We're on 42 minutes now, and
you could always pop and do a live and talk about that when you get.
Do that.
Yeah, just pop a. Yeah, that's okay, because I think that is a big topic anyway. But you can. I don't know. I don't really have any expertise on that one.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have some.
Yeah,
but that's about it.
No, I think I'll just leave it with, at the moment, I'll do a live, but I'll leave it with, get, as frustrating as it may sound, get really excited and really happy that statement, here's another statement, stubborn body fat, is not real.
No.
It is not real. And again, you might be thinking, John, that's easy for you to say. I've had kids. I've this and that, but let me give you some real comfort in knowing that does not exist. That is a statement that does not exist, and there's things you can do about it. You just need clarity around what that is. Okay? Cool, man. Wicked.
It's a good time to end. The dogs come back, and so is Chris, obviously.
Yeah. Now we're finishing. My dog, Arthur's now just decided he's going to chill out now. Look.
Roxy's due zoomies now. Oh, she's got a treat and she'll be doing zoomies round. No, awesome. Okay. Right, we'll end it here then.
Yeah, wicked.
So we're going to do a live. Well, John's going to do a live on stubborn body fat at some point.
I'll try and get that done over the weekend.
Okay, awesome. All right then. But yes, thank you everybody for watching. You are wicked awesome. We love you.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, Chrissy.
Cheers. Bye-bye.